Good day, dear friends. Today we're going to talk about a problem that many people face, especially after the age of 40, constipation. It's an issue people don't like to talk about, but it silently ruins your life, day after day. Constipation is defined as having bowel movements fewer than 3 times a week. At first glance, it might not seem like a big deal, but it's a condition where stools become hard, painful to pass, and even after using the toilet, there's no sense of relief. You feel heavy inside, like something is left behind. This doesn't only affect the intestines, it causes bloating, heaviness, poor appetite, skin issues, irritability, nervousness, insomnia, and decreased productivity. There are many causes of constipation: poor diet, a sedentary lifestyle, stress, travel, or changes in sleep schedule. Many people start their day with strong tea and a pork sandwich, a direct hit to intestinal motility. Others simply don't drink enough water, so the intestines lack the moisture to soften and move the stool. After 40, things get even more complicated. People spend more time sitting, muscle tone weakens, and intestinal motility slows down. One of my patients, a 52-year-old engineer, had worked at a computer his whole life. He started his mornings with coffee, sat all day, snacked on sandwiches, and ate late and heavily. Over time, the discomfort became unbearable. When he came to me, I explained a simple truth: your gut won't forgive that kind of lifestyle. After just a few weeks of dietary changes and light walking, he returned a new man and said, "Doctor, I had no idea it was possible to feel this light and comfortable." But aside from habits, constipation often accompanies chronic conditions like diabetes, metabolic syndrome, gastritis, and high blood pressure, all of which are closely tied to lifestyle. So before reaching for pills, I always advise starting with something simple. Change just one habit. First, move more. No need for sports. A daily walk is enough. This activates the abdominal muscles, helping the intestines work better. Second, eat regularly. Our gut likes routine, so try to eat at the same times each day. Add fiber-rich foods to your diet: fresh beets, carrots, cucumbers, and salads with olive oil. Fiber isn't digested, but it absorbs water, making the stool softer and bulkier. A morning cup of coffee can stimulate the gut slightly, but avoid processed foods, fatty meats, fizzy drinks, and sweet pastries. All of these slow down digestion. And let me warn those who love experimenting with trendy smoothies and exotic recipes, there's no need for anything complicated. Let me share 3 of the simplest drinks that can help normalize bowel movements, even for those who've been struggling for years. First, chamomile tea. Take 1 tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers, pour in 3 cups of boiling water, let it steep for an hour, strain, and drink instead of regular tea 3 to 4 times a day. Chamomile not only stimulates the intestines, but also soothes them, reduces inflammation, and relieves discomfort. One of my patients, a train driver, said after a month of this, "If I had known earlier that chamomile tea could bring back a normal life, I wouldn't have suffered all those years." Second, fresh carrot juice. It's rich in pectin, fiber, and carotene. It activates bowel function and provides vitamins. However, drink it cautiously, no more than once a week, as too much may give your skin a yellowish tint. Preparation is simple: juice fresh carrots and drink it in the morning. Third, kefir with psyllium. One of the most effective methods. Take a glass of room temperature kefir, add 2 teaspoons of psyllium, plantain seed husks, stir well, and drink in the evening, 1 to 2 hours before bed. This remedy usually works the very next morning. One teacher, who had irritable bowel syndrome, said after a week of drinking it, "I never thought I'd live to see the day when I could wake up and not think about my gut." A month later, she forgot the problem entirely. But it's also important to know what to avoid. First, processed meats and sausages. They contain preservatives, salt, and flavor enhancers that slow digestion. Replace them with boiled or baked meat and vegetables or grains. Second, pastries and white bread. They contain almost no fiber and cause heaviness. Choose rye or whole grain bread, porridge, or fermented cabbage instead. Third, sodas and boxed juices. The gas, sugar, and coloring agents irritate the intestines, causing bloating and constipation. It's better to drink water, herbal teas, or natural decoctions. And one more important point, don't ignore your body's signals. If you constantly feel bloated, sluggish, or irritated, don't just dismiss it as stress or just getting older. Your body is trying to talk to you, listen to it. A healthy gut often reflects overall well-being. Constipation isn't just a bathroom issue, it's a signal that something is out of balance. And the good news is, in most cases, this balance can be restored without expensive medications or complex treatments. Just by adjusting your routine, your diet, and your movement, you can support your digestive system naturally. Start small. A 5-minute walk after meals, a glass of warm water in the morning, swapping white bread for whole grain. Little steps lead to big changes, not overnight, but steadily and reliably. And if you ever feel that the issue isn't resolving, don't be embarrassed to consult a doctor. Constipation can sometimes be a symptom of more serious health issues, and timely attention is key. You deserve to feel well every single day, and regular digestion is a part of that. Remember, your gut health is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Take care of it gently, patiently, and consistently. Your future self will thank you, perhaps even sooner than you expect. Don't underestimate how much your gut affects your mood and brain. The gut is often called the second brain, and for good reason. When your digestion is slow, everything feels off. Concentration drops, fatigue increases, and you might feel constantly on edge or down. But once your intestines start working properly, it's like the fog lifts. You feel lighter, more energetic, even emotionally more stable. Many people say, it's just age, but that's a myth. Constipation is not a normal part of aging. Yes, with time the body slows down, but it responds amazingly well to care. Movement, hydration, fiber, routine, these are not miracles, just basic support that works. If you've been living with this problem for years, please know it's never too late. Your body still listens to you. Every small positive change is like telling it, I'm here for you. And very often the body responds with gratitude more than you expect. You don't need perfect discipline, just consistency. Even if you skip a day or two, don't give up. Go back to your habits gently, they will become your new normal. Lastly, talk about it. Many people suffer in silence, thinking it's shameful or not worth mentioning. But the more we speak openly about gut health, the more people will stop ignoring symptoms and start helping themselves. Because health isn't just about living long, it's about living well, every day. And nothing spoils a day like discomfort that could have been prevented with just a few simple steps. Take care of your gut, and it will take care of you. To sum it up, constipation isn't something you just live with. It's a signal, a reminder, a quiet nudge from your body saying, please, help me. And the answer doesn't lie in miracle pills or drastic diets, it lies in attention, consistency, and respect for your body's rhythms. Start with one change, then another. Drink water, move a little more. Add something fresh to your plate. Build habits that your body will recognize as care, not punishment. Because true health begins not in a clinic, but in everyday choices. And once your gut starts to work as it should, you'll feel the difference not only in your digestion, but in your energy, sleep, skin, even your thoughts. Take that first step today. Because nothing feels better than feeling well truly, naturally, and every single day. Stay healthy and listen to your body. It always knows the way.